everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be the element spread for March 2019. So we have the King of Fire, which is going to represent those of you who are dealing with a fire sign, so Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. Then we have the King of Air, who is going to represent those of you who are dealing with a Aquarius, Gemini or Libra. Then we have the King of Water, who is going to be representing those of you who are dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio or a Pisces. And then we have the King of Earth, who is going to be representing those of you who are dealing with an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. Okay, so I just want to start by saying it's not gender specific, okay? It's just the cards I've chosen to use. So again, it doesn't matter, you could be dealing with a man, a woman, okay? It doesn't matter, it's going to represent your situation. Okay, Scorpio, so this is going to be for Scorpios dealing with fire signs to start with, and then I'll move on to each element. So what messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with fire signs for March 2019? Okay. So you guys are really anxious, you're really overthinking this situation, okay? You might be thinking about this person a lot, they might be thinking about you a lot. What messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with fire signs for March 2019? Okay, so both of these wanted to come out. So this person, so there's anxiety at the moment, okay, and it may be surrounding if things are going to move forward, if you're going to get communication. I definitely see things moving forward, even if you're a bit worried about maybe how to approach the situation. Again, this can always go both ways. So maybe the person you're dealing with is having worries about how to move this situation forward with you, how to communicate with you. But, you know, there is a resurgence in love coming for you and this person, okay? So there's a lot of emotion between you and this person. Now, this could also, with the Ace of Cups, it represents something new. So maybe some of you are ready for someone new to come in. So some of you Scorpios might have a fire sign coming in. What messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with fire signs for March 2019? Scorpios, fire signs for March 2019. Yeah, so you've got the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a brand new start between you and this person, okay? So you either have a new fire sign coming in, or there's a brand new start about to happen for you in this fire sign, okay, Scorpio? So even if, you know, you're a little bit worried, you're a little bit anxious, you're not quite sure where you stand with this person at the moment with the Eight of Swords, it's like it is going to improve, okay? And any kind of delays, any kind of blocks, that type of thing that you may have experienced with this person, I do see things moving very, very quickly. And you've got two cards here. So you've got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, both representing a new start, okay? So what messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with fire signs for March 2019? Scorpios dealing with fire signs for March 2019. Okay. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Okay. So let's have a look. What does Scorpio need to free themselves from? Clarification on free yourself. What does Scorpio need to free themselves from? Okay, right, so I know what they're trying to say now. So the Four of Swords is all about having a break, taking rest. So maybe you did take control of the situation by maybe retreating and withdrawing But now, one of you is going to take control of the situation by initiating contact with the other one. So again, you know, if you're dealing with a fire sign, it is looking really, really positive. So I'm just going to pull an oracle card, and then we shall move on to Scorpios dealing with air signs. So what messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with fire signs for March 2000? Oh, okay. Easy does it. Stop trying so hard to control everything and all the doors will open for you. So you've just got to let this situation be, Scorpio, okay? Because maybe you've tried really hard with this person, and you see, the thing I love about Scorpio, you know, bearing in mind my rising sign is Scorpio, so, you know, I really like to think I understand the Scorpio energy. And sometimes anyone that has a heavy influence of Scorpio, i.e. sun, rising or moon, you're going to really be determined. And maybe you have been determined with this person, and you might you know, have felt as though you've been stuck with this person, and that's what's causing this anxiety. And it's almost like when you decide to retreat and release this person, that's when they come back. So, you know, just take it easy with this person, okay? And just, yeah, you know, they're saying that the doors will open for you, but it's like sometimes in order to get something to come back to you, you kind of have to release it. So hopefully what I'm saying makes sense, but this person is coming back, okay? In fact, I'm kind of intrigued, so I'm going to pull one more card, one more oracle card for Scorpios dealing with fire signs. What messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with fire signs for March 2019? Okay. Yeah, spiritual teacher. So you are going to learn from this situation, and maybe you're going to teach this other person a few things as well. So your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. So you really are going to help this person to learn and to evolve. And that's one of the great things about Scorpio as well, you know, is you have the ability to transform people. You have the ability to heal people. Okay, so this situation, it is going to heal, and you're both going to learn from this situation, okay? Because I feel like Scorpio, when I look at this card, I just see a lot of wisdom. And I feel as though, you know, it's like you're wise to this person, and this situation, whatever you've gone through with them, it's definitely made you a lot wiser. And yeah, you know, the doors are about to open to you, okay? So as it says here, the doors will open for you. So yeah, so now we're going to move on to Scorpios dealing with air signs. So bear with me, I'm just going to reshuffle my cards. Okay, so this is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So for those Scorpios who are dealing with air signs, Aquarius, Gemini and Libra. So let's have a look. So I'm going to actually start by pulling a romance angel, and then moving on to my Rider-Waite cards. What messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with air signs for March 2019? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So you're not feeling too positive about this situation with this person, okay? Or maybe you don't have faith in them, maybe you don't trust them, okay? So you're not too confident in this situation, or vice versa. This person might not be too confident in this situation. What messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with air signs for March 2019? Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords. What messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with air signs for March 2019? The Ten of Swords, okay. No wonder you don't trust this person. What messages can you give me for Scorpio dealing with air signs for March 2019? The Fool, okay. What messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with air signs for March 2019. Scorpios dealing with air signs for March 2019. The Knight of Wands. So this person is a chancer. Now, I'm not about to bash air signs, okay? But there are things that have come out. I'm an Aquarius sun sign myself, okay? So I'm actually an air sign, but I just have a lot of water in my chart. So, yeah, you know, if there's a cross-watcher watching this that's an air sign, I'm really not trying to bash air signs. But there's some sneaky stuff that's going on here. So, you know, Scorpio, you're not having faith in this situation. You're not positive. You're not optimistic. And no wonder, because there is lies. There's lies here with the Seven of Swords, okay? And we have the Ten of Swords. So this might be something that you're aware of. This might have been an ending that's happened because of someone getting caught lying or whatever it is, some kind of manipulation. But it's like this person sort of has the nerve to think that they can come back, because we've got the Fool. So this person wants a new start. And we've got the Knight of Wands, so this person is racing towards you. So this person really has a nerve, because it's like, you know, whatever has happened, and now they're taking a risk and taking their chances and coming back. So all I can say is this person has a lot of nerve. What messages can you give me for Scorpio dealing with air signs for March 2019? Yeah, so this person is going to rush in. You're going to get communication from this person. So let's have a look. Is this person going to be honest with Scorpio? Is this air sign going to be honest with Scorpio? A new emotional situation. Messages regarding relationships or social invitations. Great intuitive insights. So it doesn't matter if this person is lying or not, because you're going to know. You're going to feel if this person is being honest. You're going to feel if this person is being dishonest, okay? So you're going to feel if this person is lying to you or not. Clarification on the Seven of Swords. Okay, my cards are going crazy. Okay. Clarification on the Seven of Swords. Okay, so the clarification for the Seven of Swords is basically the Seven of Swords. There is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. You need to look at this person, Scorpio, and you need to get as much information as you can about them, okay? Because it's saying review all of the details. So the Seven of Michael is the same as this Seven of Swords here. So it's like, well, the clarification is maybe second guess this person and review them and analyze them, okay? And again, I'm not bashing air signs because I'm an air sign myself, okay? Clarification on the Ten of Swords. The King of Michael, yeah, so someone's not being honest, or communication may have stopped. Okay, we've got the King of Michael, so wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity, a situation that calls for honest and open communication. This person's not being honest, and that's what's causing this hurt, okay? But like I said, you know, they are going to have some nerve and try to come back. So I would just be a little bit careful. So I'm going to put these cards back, and then I'm going to pull a oracle card for you, and then we will move on to water signs. Okay. So now I'm going to pull your oracle card. What messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with air signs for March 2000? Okay. Express your individuality. Allow your true self to shine because you're awesome. messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with air signs for March 2019? What messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with air signs for March 2000? Okay, here we are. New career. Your work focus is shifting in a positive and new successful direction. Okay, so you're going on your own path, Scorpio, okay? When it comes to you and this air sign, you're not going to budge for them. You're not going to change for them. And, you know, if they can't step up and just be honest with you, you're on to, it's like you're on to bigger and better things, okay? Allow your true self to shine because you're awesome. So, you know, you don't need this person to validate you. You know, you're perfectly fine as you are. Okay, and you know, it's like if someone's not gonna be true to you, you know, it's like this person, it's, you know, it's like they're walking away from something as well. So yeah, you know, if this person is going to try to control you and not allow you to be yourself even, then yeah, you're going to walk away. Although there's no cards that signified walking away. The Ten of Swords isn't ending, but then after that it's like this person tries to come back. Okay, so yeah, just be yourself with this person. You know, you're still keeping things to yourself. And I say that because if you look at the moon here, it's a crescent moon. So crescent moons generally mean that there's still secrets, whereas a full moon, it's like everything's out in the open, secrets being revealed. So when I look at these cards, you know, I always, you know, if they've got a moon in it, I always look at the moon. So it's like you're not letting on to this person how much you actually know. Okay, so now they're speaking about your career, Scorpio. So this is for all Scorpios, this bit here, I feel like. So your work focus is shifting in a positive, new and successful direction. So if there's something that's going on in your career, it's going to get more successful, or there's like a new career opportunity happening for you. Okay, so even though it's a love reading, they mentioned career. So now I'm going to move on to Scorpios dealing with water signs. So this is Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces, for those of you who are dealing with those signs. What messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with water signs for March 2019? What messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with water signs for March 2019? Okay, one more shuffle. What messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with water signs for March 2019? Okay, this message has taken a while to come out. Okay, there we go. You deserve love. You are lovable. Okay. What messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with water signs for March 2019? Justice, okay. Hopefully you guys can see these cards a bit better. What messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with water signs for March 2019? Okay, so things are going to become more balanced. So maybe you don't feel that appreciated by this person. Okay, maybe there's maybe like this won't resonate with all of you, but generally with the you are lovable card, it's like someone's not feeling loved in this relationship. Okay, but it is going to balance out with the Justice card. So And then we have the Four of Wands. So it's like, this is going to balance out. So if you're not feeling appreciated, if you're not feeling valued in this relationship, things are going to balance out and you will have success, okay? Because you've got the Four of Wands. So it's looking good so far if you were dealing with a water sign. What messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with water signs for March 2019? Okay, so you are healing from whatever has happened. Let's see, what messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with water signs for March 2019? Okay, so I feel like things are going to balance out. Things are healing and there will be a new start. So I don't know if it's a bit of like a shaky start, if things, if it's soft to like a bit of a bumpy start, so to speak, between you and this person. Or if things are just going to be a little bit unstable, but they will resolve themselves. Yeah, so the situation will definitely resolve itself, okay? So you've got Justice, which speaks about, you know, balancing things out, things going in your favour as well. And then you've got the Four of Wands. So there will be a commitment or a relationship that leads to more commitment. But it's going to take some healing. And the reason why I said it might be a bit of a rough start is because you've got the Four of Swords. So maybe you and this person have a bit of a break, but then it's followed by a new start with the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So if it's off to a bit of a rocky start, don't worry, it will work out and there will be a new start between you and this person. What message can you give me for Scorpio dealing with water signs for March 2019? Yeah, we have the Fool, so brand new beginning between you and this person. So what is the Four of Swords about? Clarification on the Four of Swords. Okay, so maybe some of you are dealing with a third party situation. There's two ways of reading this, okay? So the first interpretation is maybe you've got multiple options. You know, maybe you're speaking to different people. This could be vice versa. And you then decide to take a break from this, or whoever it is that you're dealing with decides to let go of their options or take a break from sort of messing around. Now, the other interpretation is, so the Three of Pentacles is all about collaboration, working together in partnership. So maybe you and this person haven't been really working in partnership. Maybe one person has been doing more than the other because we've got Justice here. So that can indicate that there's a need to find balance. And what could be causing the imbalance is one person putting more effort in than the other person into this relationship. But, you know, again, it's going to balance itself out and there will be a new start. So you and this person might start to work together more effectively to build this relationship. Okay, so, you know, try to work on the balance and there will be a new start. So I'm now going to pull your oracle card to see what they have to say for those of you dealing with a water sign. Okay. What messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with water signs for March 2019? Ooh. Okay, so it literally jumped out like this, okay? Your desire is within reach. Have faith as everything is working in your favour. So things are definitely going to go in your favour. And what you want is going to happen, okay? So you've just kind of got to sit there and wait. And what you want is going to come to you, okay? So it's looking really, really positive if you're dealing with a water sign. So now we're going to move on to Scorpios dealing with earth signs, okay? So this next part of the reading is for Scorpios dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's see what's going on for you. What messages can you give me for Scorpio? Ooh. Okay. Okay, there's too many cards here, so I'm actually not going to take those. But for those of you who want to see the cards, past life, relationship, express your love, free yourself, and passion. But these all sort of flipped out, and I don't really feel like I need to take these, but some of you may have wanted to see those cards. So okay, what messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with earth signs for March 2019? What messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with earth signs for March 2019? Okay, so one just jumped out. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So I feel like this person needs a bit more of a sense of humour, or you could be dealing with someone who's very, very playful. So it's one or the other. Either this person is just really, really serious and they need a bit of a sense of humour, or this person is quite playful, or maybe you feel quite playful with this person. Okay, so what messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with earth signs for March 2019? Okay. So this is a soulmate connection you have with this person, Scorpio, okay? What messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with earth signs for March 2019? Strength. What messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with earth signs for March 2019? So we have the Four of Swords. So it's like there's a soulmate connection here, but someone's fighting it, or someone doesn't have the courage to pursue this connection, because the Two of Cups is all about a soulmate connection. So there's a mutual attraction between you and this person. There's a mutual connection. So what you feel for this person, you know, they have feelings for you as well, okay? So it's a soulmate connection. But with the Strength card, it's like someone is taming themselves. And then we've got the Four of Swords. So it's like things aren't moving forward how they should be with this person. You know, it's like, yeah, someone just doesn't have the confidence. Maybe the person you're dealing with does need to lighten up a little bit and, you know, recapture romance with you, as it says here. To recapture romance. What messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with earth signs for March 2019? Okay, so even though this person is fighting this connection, you have the Wheel of Fortune coming in to turn things around. What messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with earth signs for March 2019? So there's going to be a reunion between you and this person. Okay, so they're fighting this connection at the moment, but it's all going to turn around and you and this person are going to reconnect. Okay, one more card and then I'll pull your Oracle card. What messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with earth signs for March 2019? What messages can you give me for Scorpios dealing with earth signs for March 2019? Okay, so this is your card, Scorpio. So I'm just going to clarify the Death card. Clarification on death. Clarification on the Death card. Clarification on the Death card. Okay. Clarification on the Death card. Okay, so maybe there is an ending, or there has been an ending, but it's like a new start. Okay, so you've got Death, which is an ending to something. But then you have the Fool, which is all about new beginnings. So maybe it's like a stop-start thing. See, look, the Ace of Wands. Clarification on the Death card. Okay, so these two cards came out. So maybe you caught this person doing something they shouldn't be, or maybe you have some regrets about this person, or there was some sadness about some things you might have found out about them, because the Page of Swords, you know, she's good at finding out information, she's good at analysing things. Now, this could also represent an issue with communication, because the Page of Swords is not the most tactful with her communication, okay? You know, so again, it's not gender specific, but it's like maybe some hurtful things were sort of said, and maybe there was an ending, but it's like there's a new start, okay? And with the Death card, it lays things to rest, you know, it literally is like death. And then you have the Fool and the Ace of Wands to bring a new start. So it's like things sort of end, things are put to bed, but then there's a new start, okay? So maybe this ending has had to happen so you can have this new start. So maybe whatever has happened in the past, maybe you're able to sort of leave it behind. I think that's what the Death card is talking about here. So I don't feel like it's a permanent ending, you know, and for, you know, two new beginning cards to come out. So I definitely see a new beginning. So now let's pull this oracle card for you. What messages can you give me for Scorpio dealing with earth signs for March 2019? Okay, one just jumped out. So admit your true feelings to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is that you truly desire. So maybe you're the one that's holding back. Maybe you're the one that's taming yourself. Maybe you have feelings for this person, but you don't want to act on them. What messages can you give me for Scorpio dealing with earth signs for March 2019? Your desire is within reach. Have faith as everything is working out in your favour. So once you're honest about what you want, again, maybe this person, they're fighting this connection, so they need to be honest with themselves about how they feel, what they want. So it can go vice versa, you know, it can go both ways. But, you know, what they're saying is your desire is within reach with this situation. It's just going to need someone to maybe go within themselves and be honest about how they feel, be honest about what they want, whether it's you, whether it's the other person. Take what resonates with you, okay? But there's a need for honesty here. But, you know, it is a mutual connection that someone seems to be fighting, and maybe you feel like it's over, but it's like it's about to come back around, because you've got the Wheel of Fortune, you've got the Ace of Wands, yeah. So, you know, you do have some really good cards. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And again, if you would like a private reading, all the information is in the description link. Bye, Scorpio.